Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima. I can just barely see the OBS window there. Let's get that out of there. And now I'm going to play some more random games from Flashpoint because I've got nothing better to do for the next hour. So, of course, we run by our 3 rules. I can pick any game from the 6 random games. No adult games. Speaking of which, I'd better go and turn that off. No adult games because I don't want to be censored off YouTube. And I'm allowed to re-roll twice in order to save myself from a line of 5 or 6 escape the room games. And considering that I just restarted the Flashpoint just completely, I've got a brand new random set of games in front of me, so I might as well pick from them. So, let's see. We have a Flu Escape, Gene Stealer Revenge, Squidgy, Install_D, Linja, and OK Gas. That OK Gas looks like a Japanese game, but honestly, these 3 here all look like they could be particularly impressive. I mean, just judging by the logos. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, have a squirrel's logo, I guess we'll go Squidgy. Hall Pass is actually a pretty old Flash portal in the grand scheme of things. Car Bomb. Tell me how to play. Use your mouse to swing Squidgy and smash into the enemies fast enough to kill them. Okay, makes enough sense to me. Whoop. Okay, it makes sense. The animation on the bouncing and the just flying around is actually quite satisfying. It looks like you can chain points based on how fast you run into multiple enemies in a row. Oh man, you're going even faster now. I like the music they got going on. It sounds quite nice. Ouch. Man, that was a good combo I had going on. Appears that I'm shielded right now, although how long that's going to last, I have no idea. Oh, and that would be the spiky mines I tell you to avoid. And now I'm bigger. If you get to the enemies really quick, they don't actually have the opportunity to fire, so it actually is a lot safer to go for them when they're really close to the edge. But of course, when they're not close to the edge, they have the opportunity to fire at you, which means they might fire straight into your face. And straight into that one. Whoop. Misclicked. Not great. You don't even need to click in this game. It's just moving the mouse around. Yeah, your points are given to you as a combination of, like, chain time and speed, so it is just the basic set of things you'd want to get rewarded for in a game like this, but it's nice and simple. Also, it looks like you do get extra lives when you hit certain score targets. That's nice. Bouncing off walls actually slows you down, so in order to actually get the ones that require a bit of speed, you need to not bounce off the walls. You basically just need to take a, well, not so much a straight shot at them, but one that avoids the walls, more or less. Oh, that one scatters. That's interesting. Let's see if I can get to 100,000 points without losing my last 2 lives. Hey! I liked how that one ship there... yeah, see how they just kind of coil away in horror? It's done just right. God damn it. Wait, what am I even trying to do? That's not going to work. Whoop. I appear to have opened... Ah. That's a shame. No more high scoreboard, but you know what? That's alright. Nothing wrong with that. Simple concept done well. I'm never against those, especially in like the Flash game space more than anything. Let's reset the picks. Turkey Lurkey, Master of Disguise. Go-Karts, Starving Dog Rescue. Zhao Zhao Style 2, I'm pretty sure that's an animation. Destroy More Cars and Magnificent Beach Escape. So, we got 2 Escape the Room games right there. Screw them. Turkey Lurkey, Master of Disguise. I think it's going to be between these 2. Don't have a coin, do I? I do, actually. I guess we're going with Turkey Lurkey. Turkey... Let me just get that coin off the floor before I forget about it. Turkey Lurkey doesn't want to become dinner this Thanksgiving. Move around the tiles to unscramble the puzzle and see his disguises. And look, we found a bug. Can't move the one in the middle. Nope. Wow, that was shit. Let's play go-karts. It's not even a well-produced slide puzzle. It just broke. Oh look, it's a Silent Bay Studios game. Why am I not surprised? Also, it's really quiet, which means the volume mix is probably a little off. This is going to be really loud, isn't it? Might sting on your end, not too bad on this end. So let's just hit quick race, I think. Drive with arrow keys, drift with X. This is, of course, Shockwave, not Flash, so the 3D in it isn't as impressive as it would be in Flash, but there is a couple of Flash games that look this good, so, you know, there's, I believe one of them was actually made by Silent Bay Studios. It's called Gas and Sand. And we do actually have it in Flashpoint. It was a bit of a bitch to get working, I'll tell ya, but... Oh, is that it? Is this just a time trial? Well, let's see if there's any actual, like, proper racing going on. Yeah, that's more like it. Silent Bay Studios are kind of, like, infamous in the era of Shockwave development because they made, like, something akin to 200, 300 games, somewhere in between, inside of a few years. So they have a lot of games. A ridiculous amount of them, in fact. And some of them are good. To be fair, they all actually look pretty impressive, but they all, like, recycle a lot of code as far as I'm aware as well. I am really far ahead, even with my screw-ups. I wonder if those points actually do anything for you. I wonder what those numbers are. Like up the top there, is that a get back to the battlefield style countdown, or what? Whatever it is, I'm not entirely impressed with it. Pretty easy to rack up points, I'll tell ya. I'm not doing particularly well, but I'm getting tons of points for it. The kart feels a bit stiff until you turn on the drift, and then it just starts feeling weird. It doesn't feel like a drift, it just feels like a weird kind of cornering. And again, I'm the sort of person who appreciates deja vu style drifting more than like this kind of drifting, where it still feels like everything's gripping to the road anyway. It just doesn't feel very impressive. Yay, I'm first. Do I get to do anything with those 51,007 points? Nope, it just goes straight to another race. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Not terrible, but not something I'd want to come back to. Bedroom couple kissing, fantastic. Water ride escape, fantastic. Word search gameplay 75, also fantastic. Mountain home escape, also fantastic. Hershey's Bites picture slider, and Razor Run for Unity. You know, this is the only Unity game we'll probably ever get the opportunity to play on this series, so we might as well give it a shot. God knows we don't want any of the other 5. Let me just check the volume mixer here on this one before we do this. Another mini-clip game, apparently. I get the feeling this is going to be an Endless Runner style game. It is. What are the controls? Oh, up and down. Okay, yeah. This does remind me of Jetpack Joyride a little bit. Oh, there's 3 lanes. It's not like an open... It's not like open controls, it's 3 lanes. Z to use power. Oh, I see. So... Okay. Slow motion, I presume? That screen flashing is not very nice. And let me guess, we just move straight into another long hallway. I'm still on fire, that's not great. I mean, it looks decent enough. Let me just get rid of that mouse cursor. But I mean, it's Unity. What do you expect? Unity games usually look pretty decent in comparison to like the usual Flash 3D you see flying around. But again, I have to bring up gas and sand. I wonder if we're going to see that on the arena at some point. I mean, like, it's a 1 in 45,000 chance. Oh, you instantly die. I had the option to regenerate, but I chose not to. Hopefully they won't put me through that tutorial thing again. Yep, okay, I see my distance and my coins. I see it. Okay. Anytime you want to let me go back to the main menu would be great. Do I have to hit refresh? I bet I do. Let's hope it actually saved all the things I just got. It did. Alright. Well, that's a little bit dick. I think we've seen everything we need to see on that one. Not a very good selection there, random picks. Do better. Alright, let's give it another try. Games home. Spider-Man Jump 2, Make Fred Spew, Dilapidated Escape, excuse me, Crowded House, Supermarket Adventure, and Smart Car Drive. Well... Is that it? Well, that's not great. Also, why did they give us the option to skip the intro if there was nothing of any... What the fuck am I doing with my life? God, alright. Electric Box 2, Guess 5, Blue's Clues, Counting with Cash Register, Brainy Escape 5, Chemistry Set, and Street Race. This is the only one that looks even remotely decent. I mean, come on. You gotta come up with a better name than Street Race. I'm pretty sure Chemistry Set is one of those, Nickelodeon clickamajigs. I think that's what they're called. Oh, it's a candy stand game. It's usually gonna be alright then. I take it we don't have any user levels because, well, Flashpoint. This wrong? Do I have to put it the other way around? Yeah, I do. Right, solar panel light bulb, got it. Let's see if I can figure this one out. So if I turn this on, that produces water, and if I put that into this, produces power, volt to solar, to fan, to generator. Custom cursor, I wonder what that's like. Not as impressive as I would have hoped. The puller bot. It runs forward and pulls back what the objective finds first. Interesting. Can I select any other levels? No, it just makes you play through them in order. There's a level bonus though, that's kind of neat. Well, they're saying that I need to do something with the puller bot. No, so I'm guessing this needs to be powered just in general. So if I put this there, then... I was never very good at these sorts of games. Oh? Right. It'd be nice if you didn't have to wait forever for the, for all the stuff to play out. Like if there was a fast mode of some kind. Very serene. I'll give it that. It's actually pretty impressive in that regard. I'll provide a laser from the left or the right side, so I need to do it like this. Yeah, okay. Not bad at all, really. Surprisingly relaxing. You notice I didn't say a word there. It's because I was enjoying the atmosphere it was giving off, I gotta say. Alright, let's see. Good Guy with a Gun, Kanye vs. Taylor, Paper Venture 2, Pit Dwellers, Ultimate Snivy Dodgeball, and C-Dot was caught. 2 Pokemon games in one go. That's a bit lucky, I guess. Paper Venture 2, I think, is what we're going to go for. 5hippos.com. Nope, no audio in that whatsoever. Okay, English. Created by Sandeep Saha. That sounds like an Indian name. Yeah, I think we get the point. Oh boy. I see what's going on here. So we let him do that, then we bump him, then we raise him. The art is neat. Very little in the way of proper animation though. You can see it in his like walk cycle. The speed up is nice at the very least. It occurs to me I haven't played many games this time around that need the mouse. Yeah, I think we've seen enough of what they're going to pull off with that one. It's okay. Nothing particularly wrong with it, and I will return shortly, because it sounds like there's someone at my door. Alright, we're back. There was no one at the door, but the dog wanted a little attention, so that's fine by me. Let's roll up another set. Cyrkam Airtos. I'm pretty sure that's an air hockey game, but I'd be lying if I said I could remember. Sci-Fi Warrior 2. I'm guessing that's a dress-up game. Final Fight, Abandoned 4, Spring Celebration, and Bed and Breakfast. You know what, let's see how wrong I am. Let's play Cyrkam Airtos. I was completely wrong. Nice. Oh, that's cute. Just some guy comes in and moves the bin. Oh, and it looks like actually getting it in the bin increases the amount of time that you get. I like how all the pieces of paper just stay there, too. Except for the ones that like fall right past. Whoa! The physics are a little weird, I gotta tell ya. Yeah, look, what the? Damn. Blinky's longest stretch in game time, 1 minute 30. We'll give that another shot now that I know what I'm doing. It's clearly like digitized sprites and all that, but it's really well done, actually. Like, I like the look of it. Clearly they've gone, like, for a bit of the, like, you know, I was robbed. Put down the coffee. I really like the art style I've got. Like, it's clearly been compressed a bit, but they put some legitimate effort into it, and I really like that. Ah. No. Just like Mike. You mean Kobe? R.I.P. Wow, that was a bit of a dick, dude. Come on. Ah. Gotcha. This is fun. Like, the physics are a bit... Did I seriously just catch that? The physics are a little whack, but, I mean, it's definitely not something you can't get used to. There must be a glitch in the Matrix. Not bad, but not as good as Mike. Ah. Maybe if I turn my mouse sensitivity down a little, it might help me out a bit. Damn it. Well, I lasted slightly longer that time. Okay, hang on. I'm playing with my mouse sensitivity on 2 this time. Just to give me a little bit more control over my throw strength. Yeah, because changing your mouse sensitivity changes like the physics of the arm as well, because you know how fast you need to move it and all that. Damn it! God damn it! Yes, I shot. Yes. I love how casually that guy just comes in and moves the bin. Ah. No, damn it. I'll boo you. I gotta learn from going for the. Man, it would have been so nice if that came back down and actually landed in the. No! Damn. I'm not doing that much better, but... No, you know what? That was good. That was actually better than I expected. The physics on the arm are great, the atmosphere is just right, and the music in the background is actually pretty good as well. No, I've got no problem with that. That game's great. I'm gonna have to try and remember that one for that book that I'm writing. God, I really need to work on that, don't I? But I'm never gonna get the damn opportunity. Alright, games, home... Big Hero 6, Rescue Hostages, Night Attack Castle Events, Music Zap, Emily and the Magic Maze, Crossword Gameplay 71, and Bomb the Pirate Pigs. I like the logo on that one, but frankly I'm a little bit more interested with Emily and the... Oh, great. GirlsGoGames.com. Oh, it's one of these sorts of games. I hate these fucking games. It's such a boring kind of puzzle. Just move in a direction, you go all the way. Now you have to find your way around a really frustrating maze. So I'm guessing I'm not allowed to touch the pumpkins. I really need to learn to trust my instincts more. Yeah, screw that. Let's play Bomb the Pirate Pigs. So they give you infinite bombs? That seems a bit weird. Oh, it's because they need you to kill more than one pig. That makes sense. I don't understand why they feel the need to give you score. Ryan bomb, okay. Oh, they say you can jump twice as high, but it's not twice as high. It's just double jumping. English. Oh, I see. The bombs you actually have are over on the left there. Yeah, it's alright. I get the point. We seem to be getting a lot of those today. Games where it's pretty easy to just get the point of what they're trying to do. But anyway, games, home. SpongeBob, Gary's Revenge, Vortex Point 2, 50 State Capitals, Plume and the Forgotten Letter, Surprise Dream Escape, and BerryBerry. Mudge D. That one wins outright. What's this about? I see. Well, at least it's not hentai. That's exactly what you expect to happen when you... Of course, that's the first thing I'd say. Alright, let's randomize it again. Mini Pool 3, Breakout Hero, Penguin Diner, Robotic Fishy, Cuckoo Machines, and Desert Eagle Rescue. I think we'll go with Breakout Hero. Oh, it's a Pico 8 game. Okay. There's usually nothing wrong with Pico 8 games, just was worth noting. Pico 8 is like a virtual mini console. Let's go. This isn't like directly programmed in HTML5, it's just converted to run that way via a HTML5 virtual machine, but it does still count because there's no like... It's not like an emulator, they just like outright transmorphed. I don't even know what the right word is, but they actively changed the code to be JavaScript and not like anything related to the original engine. So I'm not technically playing ROMs, Daddy, even though this is like a freely available engine. Some music would be nice, but these things aren't known for their capabilities. Although the effects are nice, and there's a fair amount of them too. And the paddle control is responsive, and the angles are good. So I'm not going to complain much. Bit weird that sticky paddle only lasts for one shot, but whatever. So you do get bonuses for hitting multiple bricks with one bounce. Reduce. Fantastic, but it actually ups my score. Sudden death? Oh, that's kind of nice. So just to prevent you from spending too long fighting with one bloody block. So those are bombs, huh? Oh, come on. I don't mind a good Breakout game. I'm actually a really big fan of Shatter, which was a 3D, but like not 3D. It played in 2D, but it had some really impressive 3D graphics for the time. Breakout game that was also like independently developed, like back before indie didn't have that stigma of being bloody terrible sometimes. That game was great. And this game's pretty good too. really need to go and check out the Parkway more in depth. I usually enjoy these little sorts of, like, fake computers. And clearly someone else does on the Flashpoint team, because there are a lot of these Parkway style games in here. Strange that one hasn't popped up on the random until now. Oh hey, it actually starts at 3 blocks. That's cool. We'll play one more stage. It's a Space Invader. God damn it. Probably incredibly boring to watch. I apologize for that, but it's actually pretty good. The physics are just right. The effects are pleasant. The overall quality of... the overall polish of the gameplay, I should say, is just good enough. And for like a little virtual console like this that aren't particularly known for being like easy to make decent feeling games for, it's pretty good. All credit to them for that one. Next. Ancillary, Holiday Room Objects, Middle Shanghai House Escape, September 12th, A Toy World, Anti-Terror Strike, and Sports Heads Football Shot Training. I think we'd go with Ancillary on that one. I'm aware of this one, but it's kind of a political thing, and we've already played an HTML5 game today, so let's play Ancillary. Survive without your turret being destroyed. I see.
What? Was it all just a dream?
Oh, God.
No. The Omega Chromians are back, and it is up to you to defend our world once again.
Oh, the cringe. They even let you see the victory cinematic before you've even played it? That's a bit odd. Oh, they've got cheats. You earn cheat codes from playing the campaigns and winning the challenges. Fair enough. Alright, we'll play the campaign then.
It has been 20 years since the last Omega Chronian invasion. They have now returned for another attempt at world conquest. In your last encounter with the Omega Chronians, your skills
I can't listen to you
proven
anymore,
be-
I'm sorry. At least it tells you exactly where your mouse is by the length of the pointer. God, are you kidding me? And you really don't have very good, accuracy. Give me that laser aim guidance, I'm gonna need it. Whoop, what happened? I didn't do that. How do I unpause? wants P. Okay, that laser aim guidance isn't really a worthwhile upgrade, because you can kind of anticipate what that's going to be. So what have we got? Yeah, these are all just upgrades, but weird choice of FPS. 40? Not 30, not 50, not 60, but 40? A little odd. Just a little. I was thinking by this layout it was going to be a little bit more like Missile Command, but no. It does things slightly differently. Wow, you can only upgrade by 1%? Ain't that something? The instructions made it sound like you were going to have, like, a bit more trouble with, you're going to have a bit more trouble, like, you know, choosing what to upgrade, like, in between waves, because it was going to take you a while to get it all set up and all that. But no, it's actually quite easy. Don't have to worry too much about it. I mean, this is normal difficulty. They might down it to, like, 15 seconds on hard or something, but still not that impressive in the grand scheme. More damage, please. Oh, it still doesn't do... Yeah, those upgrades are going to take you a while to get through, Sonny Jim. Alright, hang on. Is there an option to go back to the main menu? There is not. No, we don't even have any cheats. So, I just want to see what it looks like when we lose.
As the Omega Cronians had defeated our hero, the rest of us would inevitably suffer the same fate.
That was shit. That was absolute shit. That... oh, man. I was hoping for something a little bit more stupid, but no, it was just shit. Alright, we've been at this for nearly 50 minutes at this point, so I think one more game to lead us home. Dinosaur Forest Escape, Flood Control, I Like Stoats, Movie Munchies. It's got to be Madness Accelerant, doesn't it? How often do you get one of the good Madness games in a random pick? Hey, look, it's Angry Face. That is some satisfying as hell sound from the shotgun there. God damn. Take whatever this is. It's a flamethrower, I think. How you get P90 in this. Not as fast, satisfying as I would have hoped. Take the flamethrower back. My guess is that we're on the run from the giant monster. Shotgun. Gun. Eat shit. Do I even have to say anything? This is awesome. Like, seriously. Oops, straight through the wall. That's actually a pretty awesome way of, like, deciding to leave a room. Notably running a little low on health there. Oh, I want that. I will take the thing that gives me more ammo. Uh-oh. What? What? Oh. You're not the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, you're not. Oh, yes. It's the guy with the knives. Oh, man. This is some good shit. I can't get back up. Are you kidding me? Man, leaving those guys as bloody fodder for Beastie. Definitely a great idea, but I believe that's the end of it. Oh, I get lives? Oh, the sound effect is great. I hadn't actually played that all the way through before. I actually curated that, but yeah, I actually curated that, but just after making sure that, like, the basics worked, I never actually played it all the way through. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. I'm happy that the episode decided to end like that, because, well, you really don't get much better than that, do ya? This has been Blue Maxima, and I will see you all next time.